brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw is Ward. Open right side is Okonkwo. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Let's go now.
First down.
Now it's Ward. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
Come on, 18, 5 in. Liking, 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing again is Ward. That's made right side by Ioman. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
17 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
Warriors 70.
1st and 10 at the
To the air again, Ward. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way.
And he's in. Jim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Go, let's go. Okay, so hot.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Sly's kick is good. And the Titans get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line. first and 10. Lawrence. He's going to let one go, looking for Meyer. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Lions. Ready.
Now, first down throw for Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. Now it's going to be third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
He's still on his feet, and he's in! Kick Okonkwo. Touchdown Titans. Sly now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Titans will extend this third quarter lead.
Jaguars 15. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, tomato! Done! Here we go.
They go play action for Lawrence. Catch man, right side by Thomas. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 38
A
yards.
big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards.
Hey, kill!
First down, Jaguars.
Silver.
And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. Moving to his left. Taking off, and he's out of bounds, short of the first down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
Hey, Ron. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll take off again. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Need to pick it up on third down.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Third and inches.
Easy. Read a 11. Add.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That was the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down.
Hey.
They'll run for it with ETN. And he's going to have a Jags first down. By a good couple of yards. They get 3 on 4th and inches. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
On the red. Hey, 11, Agate.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Left side, caught by Hunter.
Let's go.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
Play action now. It's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone, that field condenses. They started getting sloppy in their execution. Now,
And he will get into the end zone. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jaguars. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Check. Ready?
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he will not be able to turn up field. They'll drop him behind the line.
60
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Throwing, Ward. That one caught by Iomack. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. That's good for a Titan first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Start the 4th quarter, and it's a run by Pollard. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Gain of a yard. Makes it
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And this is not going to do the trick. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it leads to 4th down.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Ready, ready.
They snap it to Ward. He's got his man, complete to Iomana. And he's going to pick up a Titans first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hiking 18. Let's go.
They'll run here. It's Pollard. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss of 2.
To throw is Ward. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
19 tight. 19 tight. 70 ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. Then Jefferson. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Then Jefferson. Touchdown, Titans. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Fred on the right.
To throw is Lawrence. Pass caught by Hunter.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's swung out to Etienne. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down.
That's another Jaguars first down. A gain of 12.
Lawrence.
And the Jaguar first down.
That's complete to Etienne. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Brenton Strange was his intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Now here's Lawrence. That's brought in by Myers. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Etienne. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal. Good running gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up 1st and goal.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. Here we go. 1st and goal.
Hey, go, go. Hey, Tomato, go. Here we go, son.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Smart decision there on 1st and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision-making here. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbound.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll go with the sneak, and this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
And what a finish this is shaping up to be, Mike. They somehow get the late touchdown with very little time left on the clock. And, of course, now everybody knows what's coming. You've got to have your best 2-point, gotta have it play. You've been working on it all week. Let's see what they got.
Here we go. 1 final play. And this is caught. He's able to hang on. They get the 2 points. And we are tied in the final minute of play. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. This is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wolf. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. The return starts from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. Crazy. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
11. Go street. Here we go.
This run straight ahead for ETN. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of
into space. And he's in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, and the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
For the 2-point conversion.
Throwing is Lawrence. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
On the return, here comes Chestnut. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now a first throw here in overtime. That's complete to DK. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A huge play there in overtime. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Will find his receiver, that's DK. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
At the 26-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 70 Lions. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line.
Ready, right?
Play action. Ward. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
79 Cougar 19. Ready.
To the air again. Ward. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth. And
to the pylons, he's in. Big Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Just feels like this game is giving us a little bit of everything. Remember, on the opening drive, their opponent decides to go for 2 and gets it. Now, they are a 2-point conversion from either extending this game or going home.
Now, they get the touchdown, but there's still the matter of the 2-point conversion. Again, it's Ward. That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the